Hello everyone. Today I'll be reviewing Catch the Moon, which is a dexterity game for 2 to 6 players playing for 6 and up, and plays in about 20 minutes. Yeah, about 20 minutes. I wouldn't even say less or more. It's literally just 20 minutes on the dot. What's great about this game is it is simple, first and foremost, but it's also just fun. And what you are doing is rolling a dice and following what the dice says, whether you're placing a ladder on 2 ladders, or placing the highest ladder. And that's really the whole game, is just placing ladders and trying not to lose. Because when you do lose, you get a teardrop, and when you get tier 2, and when you get 3 teardrops, because when you do lose, you get a teardrop. And when you get 3 of those, you're out. And you don't want to get out. So let's check out how to play the game.
Catch the Moon comes with a board with different ladders, straight and different, a dice that tells you which move you're allowed to take, moon tiers, and the rule book. So this game is super simple. I really like it because of how quick it is to play and how fun it can be. You start by putting in 2 ladders anywhere you'd like. I'm not even going to go through like a turn order. I'm just going to show you how to play because it's so simple. You roll the dice and do what it says. So this one says that you take 1 ladder, and you have to touch at least 2 ladders with it, right? So this is the beginning of the game, so it's pretty simple right now, but that would count. Let's say you get a 1 ladder. So you'll grab a ladder, and you're only allowed to touch 1 ladder to it, like that. Keep in mind, they can't touch here, they can't touch here, and if they fall, well, you lose points. So, this would obviously work like that. Once you let go, that counts as your turn. So you could do whatever you want with it until you let go. Once you let go, see how it goes. The moon. The moon means that you have to have the tallest point in the map, or whatever you want to call this. So you could touch 1 or 2. I'm going to go ahead and do one of these bad boys here. Wow, so I'm touching 2, but I'm also the highest point. As you can see, I'm the highest point. So I'm winning. So you keep doing this until somebody, all right, so every time that somebody fails, right, I do this and it like falls off, or that falls off, right, on your turn, you get a teardrop. When you get 3 teardrops, you're out. The person who has the lowest amount of teardrops, by either everyone gets out, or by winning a tie, if you run out of pieces and have to keep going, you win. So don't get teardrops. Now let's say it is a tie. Really quick here, you're playing with 1 rule. You're not even rolling anymore. It's whoever can get the highest point. And you're still playing with teardrops. But the game is super simple like that. You're just placing ladders into the game, only touching 1 or 2 ladders based off the roll, and trying to avoid getting teardrops. Now what's really neat is the game actually includes different figures that you could set up here. So there's a lot of detail, and there's a lot of strategy to how you're placing these ladders.
I like this game just because of its simplicity, and it's extremely available for families and young gamers. The thing is, there is strategy to this game, but it just takes a while to build up. And also at the same time, you are building for your future, which is pretty cool. Every move you make is obviously not going to be that detrimental, but as the game progresses and it gets top heavy or leans certain directions, yeah, you can tell something dangerous is going to happen. You're either going to drop the entire ladder, your piece is going to fall off, or you're going to put somebody else in a dangerous situation. That's also just as sad. I like that it is very simple, and I like that it is very minimal. And also, you could tell that there's strategy involved because the game gives you different figurations for building on this ladder. So you're not just placing ladders, you're actually creating, like, if I need a place for 2, I can use, let me show you. Different figures for different placements. So it's kind of cool. Now, yes, of course, after a couple plays, you can see that this game is pretty repetitive. It is just placing ladders. That's really all you're doing. Even tiebreakers are broken by placing more ladders. And the game really is just placing ladders and hoping they don't fall off, or you ruin it somehow. So if you do believe that that is a downfall, the downside is that it is repetitive, then yes, very much so. I think that's one of the biggest issues, the only issue I can find, because I mean, you're going into the game knowing what you're getting in Catch the Moon. You are just building up and hoping to stay alive. You see what the ladders are, really great components and quality, by the way, but that's really all it is. My final thoughts are, if you are looking for a quick game that is literally open from toddlers to family nights, even game nights, this game has seen a lot of table time just because of how easy it is. If you're just trying to have a conversation, maybe break the ice in the beginning of the game night, maybe it's a new group of friends or work friends, this is something you could teach to anybody, even if you've never even played a game before, which is awesome. I mean, that's a definite highlight right there. The game is very pretty, which is another thing too. If you are going for that artistic direction, the only downside is the repetition. But I actually have a post coming out soon. It's a critical look of Catch the Moon and how it's a lot deeper than the surface game looks. And I'm really excited to get that out there. But if you did like this video, go ahead and like and comment this said video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you can get updates when I do release new videos, which happen pretty frequently. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's other dexterity games that you like, and let's end the video at this note.